Alright, so now we have re-unlocked Agrabah and Halloween Town. But we still don't have the Pride Lands. Well, that's not where we're going to be going next. Nope. Our next destination is going to be, that's right, the Olympus Coliseum. After I go and show off, this little reading's getting a little bit stronger. As you can see, we can see the underside of that world now, instead of just, cloudiness. So I believe right here, I ended up just going through Jiminy's journal because I wanted to get rid of all of this new. It irritates me whenever I see something like this. Ugh. Alright, so either way, this is something that I always hate that this game does, is that they will say the actual names of these people, of the organization, when they end up taking off their hood, despite them never actually saying their name. That's why I'm trying to avoid doing that. But here's how the Grim Reaper looks for that. Pretty cool. You don't get the color scheme to show it off for what he looks like inside of the cursed form, unfortunately. And I didn't put that one in for a reason. But either way, we've got a little bit of Twilight puzzle right there. I'm going to deal with that later. And we've got the Dun, so I'm definitely not going to deal with that for right now. And we have our mini-games. Now that we have finished Port Royal for the second time, a new mini-game has unlocked inside of Port Royal. Inside a room that is on Alden Muerta. So pretty much when I go back to Port Royal, that's the only place I'm going to be going to. And then we've got something new is happening in Agrabah. And then there's the whole story that's from here. Pretty much I usually do this off screen. I just forgot to cut this out. And I'm probably just going to keep it in all honesty. And then our last one, something is going on in Christmas Town. But for right now, our mission is clear. Let us go to the Olympus Coliseum to see if, that medication seems to be helping with Hercules' depression or not. Who knows? I may have to increase the doses.
Hey.
Herc, you feeling any better?
Well, same routine. Wonder Boy here thinks his hero days are over. And Phil thinks it's all in his head.
Gosh, Herc, we know you're a hero.
That's right. Blunder Boy. How could you mope on a momentous day like today? The Underdrome's back, and you are gonna fill the stands. After all, your fans won't settle for anything less than a certified hero. I mean, if you're not up to it, you could always just, I don't know, lose.
I bet you'd like that.
Excuse me? Hey, I'm not a selfish guy. I'm not like those high and mighty snobs up on Olympus. I stand for the masses, and have I got a massive idea. The games, ladies and gentlemen, are back. Yours truly, Hades, the one and only Lord of the Dead, brings you the Ultimate Games to celebrate the reopening of the Ultimate Coliseum. We'll finally answer the age-old question, who deserves the title Ultimate Hero? These games are gonna settle the debate once and for all. The winner reigns supreme. Of what? You guessed it, the Hades Cup! And I assure you that the great Hercules will be there, otherwise... you'll never see your girlfriend again.
Lowlife.
You're too kind, kid.
Ah, great. So, looks like Pain is the one handling the registration for the cup, and Panic is the one for doing regular cups. That seems easier said than done. Now, this visit is honestly a lot shorter than other ones, but you might notice that this one has 2 episodes. That is because of what I'm going to be doing inside of this little place. But first, let us go and do some fast-forward synthesis. So as you can see, we have Save the Queen and Save the King. And I can make a new Master Ring. So, let's make the Master Ring. That gives me 7 AP, which is something I really want to do. So now I'm just going to be fumbling with equipment. See, it's great when you fast forward. Alright, looks like everything's good right here. Get rid of all the ability news. Alright, so we're good. So here's me instantly forgetting, okay, I need to go and sign up for this cup. Alright, Panic doesn't deal with this. We talk to Pain if we want to hit into this cup. So let's start. I can feel I'm getting sick. Spin Bros? Oh no. Ooh, Auron's in the tournament too? Well, it wouldn't be a Kingdom Hearts game if we didn't have to fight some Final Fantasy characters. Yeah, I'd honestly say he's a hero. Yes, confidence boost. Oh, come on. I will increase your dose again, Hercules, for that Zoloft. But let's start off with Spin Bros, which is a Morning Star, 2 tornado spins, and some driller moles. Quite odd for a combination. Tornado steps. Why did I call them tornado spins? Fun fact, in the English version of the game, I believe that this match is called Spin Strike, but in the Japanese, it clearly says Spin Bros, which is why I put that. I like little localization changes like that. So, how was that, Hercules? I mean, we finished that pretty fast. Hercules, I'm gonna increase the medication again. Sora, don't say Wonder Boy. Which is actually what he is saying. Please don't say that. There's a reason why only Meg says that. Alright, so, on to round 2. So, let's continue. Already? God, this is a small tournament. And Bad Alert. Better than Bad Touch, I suppose. Hard to say. I mean, I don't know what's in Bad Alert. But we shouldn't underestimate them, because, I mean, they are in the semifinals. Oh, I see why this is called Bad Alert. Because it has a crescendo. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, the crescendos are back from Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. So, what is it that crescendos drop? Crescendos actually drop blazing crystals, and on the rare occasion will drop a bright crystal when on the outside. They only really occur inside this world, so you don't need to farm them. You really don't. You can get more with Crimson Jazzes. God, this is a small tournament, Hades. Well, that's true. I mean, Junior Hero just doesn't sound as good as regular hero on your business card. I will give you some Elazapram as well. Give you some Lexapro as well. I'll just give you my entire medication that I've been having to take for years. Hey, it's Auron. You seem to disappear a lot. What the fuck are your crimes? The heck was that about? And what are your crimes? Well, let's go after him and see what the heck's going on with Auron. Doesn't seem to recognize us. Seems to be a zombie. Great, I'll get the holy water. Need to cure him of that zombie status. Otherwise, Unalesca's gonna use an item on us and kill us. Fuck that.
Okay, let's review. State your crime, prisoner.
I exist. That is my crime. It is inexcusable.
Ooh, good. Very good.
What's wrong with Auron? He's never acted that way before.
Okay, so you made one lousy mistake. You exist. But hey, I'm a forgiving guy. You keep your end of our little deal, and I'm willing to overlook a transgression or two.
I understand. Defeat Hercules.
And his meddling friends.
What? No. Only Hercules.
Ah, don't tell me you've forgotten who's in charge.
It's James Wood.
Oh. Hercules and the other three. Are we clear?
We're clear, Hades.
Lord Hades?
Lord Hades.
Good. Now go.
So that's how he's controlling Auron.
I see Hades has the Square Enix Auron action figure. I have one myself. Actually do have an Auron figure. It's rather cool. I love it. Yeah, knowing Hades, he'd probably take that as a compliment. It's a good thing he seems highly oblivious to what we're saying. Alright, so it seems that Auron's crime is existing. Even in the context, if they were going with Final Fantasy X's logic, that still doesn't make any sense. It makes sense if Jecht were here, I'm not gonna lie, but not with Auron. That'll get explained more once we get into Final Fantasy X, which actually I should probably start recording that at some point.
What's wrong, Sora?
Oh, Auron's in trouble. It's like Hades brainwashed him.
He's using some kind of a statue.
You know something? That sounds kind of familiar. Huh. Hades may be using the statue to hold Auron's free will hostage.
What do we do?
See if you can find that statue. It's gotta be somewhere in the underworld.
Right. I'm on it.
Tell me you're not thinking of leaving. You've got a match coming up.
I'll fight Auron in the final. One-on-one.
Oh, you will?
I'll draw things out to buy you time.
But
Just hurry back. I know you can do it.
Congratulations. You've got a deal.
Seems the medication has been
Thanks.
kicking in.
On one condition. The Keyblader here and his trusty friends have to meet the winner in one final clash. What do you say?
That'll drive the crowd wild.
It better. I promised the crowd the event of their afterlives. Yeah, sucker. You know, for me, the rest is smooth sailing.
Now, you have to question. The statue's probably on Hades himself. I mean, he'd have to be stupid to not have something like that on him at all times. And again, this is Hades. Ah, great. Now, either way, I need to point out, this area right here is another place to where the prize capsules can actually show up. You'll know that they'll show up because you'll get a little prompt that tells you that they showed up, and there will be 4 torches in the middle that you destroy, and then we'll summon them. I believe it summons 2 of them inside this world. Some worlds have 2 prize capsules that actually get summoned. Some worlds have 3 or so. Here's where crescendos will end up coming up if you want to fight them. Honestly, besides the one time, the couple of times you fight them inside of the arena, they are entirely useless in this game. Especially for grinding. It's rather odd. Oh, absent silhouettes that I could have fought literally. At this point, what level am I? I think I'm like level 70 something. At this point, I literally could have fought and beaten him. But I'm just saving all of them for one episode.
Now that is entertainment.
Oh, Phil, I forgot about you. Alright, so, into the Valley of the Dead. So, if I were a statue, where would I put it? Why, on a shelf to where I could admire it, of course. Like how I have for my Auron figure. I probably put a picture of what the Auron figure is on screen. It's really cool. I got it at Comic-Con one year. One of the only times I ever went to Comic-Con. It's a really cool figure. I also got a Sora and an Axel one.
Got it.
Oh god, that's blocky.
What's going on?
It is not too late. Let us turn back. But where is the sense in all this? There must be another way. Your deaths will mean nothing. You must live.
Interesting.
I get it. This is what belongs in Auron's heart.
Gosh, he must have had a pretty rough life.
You have no idea.
Yeah, but in the end, that's really what made him stronger.
Let's give it back.
Uh-oh.
Nobodies? Where did they come from?
While you were getting shocked, we decided to just sit and watch. So, now we need to beat all of the nobodies. Now, interesting thing about those lines that were said, those are actually lines from Final Fantasy X. However, they were read differently for this game. It was another reading of them. Those are actually lines from Final Fantasy X. I recognize where they're from, too. They're from close to the end of the game. But I don't want to spoil anymore. This is the problem I have doing a game out of order like this because, you know, I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy X. But, there we go. That takes care of all the nobodies. Peekaboo!
Go away.
Cannibal!
Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it.
We better skedaddle.
Not gonna lie, that's rather creepy. That poor Dusk is probably going, oh god, get it off me! But we have Auron's statue. Unfortunately, it is nowhere near the same quality as mine. And luckily, we do not need to worry about, you know, walking back because it automatically cuts you back here. So, I think the last challenge is going on, so we should probably go and see it. I didn't translate that because it wasn't really cutscene. It's pretty much pain going. The final match is going on. We can go and take you to watch it as Hercules gets beat.